She carried a fake lipstick.
Anything.
She's so anxious.
Oh my God. Maybelline. He had a paid partnership. Maybelline. Go for your matte lipstick for Maybelline.
But
the
best.
That's
the kind of shit I used to
They
sell.
keep your lips moist.
Nikiwa campus, I used to sell them. Kuna ingine ni lipstick ya red, but ukiangalia yako ka stick ni green, man. So you can it's when you ukipaka inatoka red, but when you see the stick it's green.
Mimi, I just want to know how you convince your customers waambie, okay, unaona ni green lakini itakuja red hadi wainunue.
No, kuna kuna lipstick za kuna ingine I remember Luron something. Sijui ilikuwa Q-Tex ama ni lipstick. But I remember the name. Kulikuwa na categories.
Luron is an amazing brand, by the way.
Oh, sawa. So
kulikuwa
na Luron, ilikuwa I think inatoka around 100 bob for a small lipstick, and then kuna hizi za green.
Lipstick 100 bob.
So.
Guys, let's stop listening. Nap 100 bob.
Don't argue. Kuna hii ingine ilikuwa 50 bob.
Ay.
Now the green.
Utakuwa na cracked lips. Cannons 100 bob lipstick.
So what you do, you pick. Yeye mwenyewe anajua anataka ile ya Chwani. So ukimwambia ni red,
anaenda lower.
So you pick what goes with you. Unaona?
Oh my God.
You pick what you can afford.
Ay.
I used to sell them nikiwa campus.
By the way, kuna certain niseme aje tax brackets. Makeup achana tunayo kwanza.
Yeah.
Utoke hapo ndio uende tu. Juu hapo ndio utapata tu pimples. By the way, I'm not being shady ama nini. I'm not being an asshole and I'm not shading, but
what are you saying?
Your skin, by the way, you need to care about kwanza your face vibaya sana. Vibaya sana. Usi-apply lipstick ya 50 bob. Come on.
But they were just fine. Miss Kwayona. I remember one specific name. She's still my friend.
Baby girl, just lick your lips. At this point, just lick your lips.
Yeah,
by the way,
I
50
remember
bob.
one specific person.
No.
Mwenye alikuwa customer wa hizo za Chwani sana. Nikaa hata alikuwa anazimaliza.
Maybe it was you. Maybe it wasn't about the lipstick. You know, I cannot imagine someone actually buying lipstick ya 50 bob after anatumia.
It just worked well.
Maybe it was about you.
No, it had nothing.
Okay, can you okay. It could be.
We were in campus, bro. Everyone was
ni
broke.
Sawa. Basi haujui how women work. Imagine anaweza insist to buy something from you that she doesn't even need to see you and to show you that by the way I'm here and I'm supporting you so that you can make a move or something.
Shida most of the time what.
You lipstick ya 50 bob. Come on, baby girl. Come on.
Yeah, I remember her. Na nakumbuka alikuwa anabuy hizo za Chwani yeye. And I never saw anything bad happening to her. So alikuwa tu sawa.
I wouldn't advise.
Okay, too good.
Auja record. Mimi najua
record iko sawa.
BTS is important. Ikwe tu ama hizo zingine pia bado zitaekwa.
Hiyo ni mini-sode bala. Hiyo ni mini-sode. Iko tu sawa.
But zingine zitaekwa but they'll just we just like hapa once nini imewashwa I think it just comes out of me. So hakunanga pre-episode na nini.
I still remember her to date. Sizi mtaja. Namkumbuka.
No, yeah.
She still is my friend. Nakumbuka alikuwa anatumia hizo. We were in campus. Everyone was broke, bro. But you still needed to look good.
Okay. I mean, broke is relative.
There's no difference.
Because I was broke in campus, but singetumia lipstick ya 50 bob.
There's no difference between that now.
Because you
had your lips. All of us used to wear fake Gucci. Si tulikuwa tunavaa Gucci za suit.
No. Isn't it lips?
Na puma za nini?
Baby girl, your lips has a lot to do. You have to protect your lips, bro.
It's the same way. Tulikuwa tunavaa Air Force fake za Chwani.
From a man mwenye unapata kona kipande moja sabuni yenye anatumia kujipaka kuoga nayo na kufanya nini. You cannot take beauty tips from mtu kama huyo. Nakwambia lipstick nyume. Kwanza mtu amekubali kushuka to 50 bob. Walk the fuck away. Uone mtu anataka crack your lips, anataka kudestroy as a woman.
Me, I don't see a problem with it. Makeup? As long as as long as umepata kitu ulikuwa unataka at the end of the day.
Which
you could apply $1 million makeup and you still look shitty, bro.
It's
me see any difference.
The thing, okay, from a woman that applies beauty products na nini.
Yes.
The prices, see about ati, sasa ina come from like a company niko public ama nini. Sorry. Ni the quality.
Okay.
The quality of the product. Okay. Because unapata from bigger corporations, they cater to every person.
Yes.
Every skin tone. So wanna make sure every kind of lipstick ama kama ni foundation ama nini wana cater to. Kwanza Fenty. This is not even a paid nini.
The Rihanna brand.
Oh, Rihanna's. Oh my God, Rihanna understands black women entirely. From her lipstick to her makeup to her foundation to everything.
Yeah, she smells
It
nice.
will cost you and you've heard that too. She smells amazing.
Like heaven,
but it will cost you an she did.
Yeah,
oh, that makes sense. Oh, that I understand.
Kuna message fulani mwanzo nilimtumia 209. Najai ni jibu. Pale kwa Facebook. Hi.
Rihanna, avoid Lolwe boys. Avoid.
Avoid.
Subaru boys.
209 ndo Facebook ilikuwa imekuja
209.
Yeah, 209, yeah. 209 2010.
How old are you in 2009?
209 I was what? 12?
You were 12.
Yeah. No, I sent the message in 2010, if I'm not wrong.
2010.
Yeah, I was 13.
I was 12.
What?
Thank you. Umejua una acting ni kama when ni mzee, like when ni mtu mkubwa sana kunishinda. By the way, it's only 1 year. By the way, so chill.
What?
Tulia.
Okay, sawa. Nilimtumia message manze 2010. Najai reply hadi leo.
Ajibu mbona? Uko na ASAP Rocky, utajibu.
Hakuwa na mtu yote.
Utajibu ganda wala aje na uko na
alifanya mpaka nikachukia Chris Brown. Chris Brown alimi.
Oh my God, Chris Brown is the love of my oh my God.
But how many love of your lives do you have, big?
Okay, musically.
Yes, so okay, anyway, that was a digress.
That was a digress.
Yeah, and she smells like heaven, I hear.
She does.
When I become a billionaire.
She looks like she does. Hata venye anakaa na katumtu ananukia. But anyway, what I was saying pia is kuna brands kama Fenty.
Yes.
Zenye it will cost you an arm and a leg, sawa. But you will look phenomenal. Your lips will look amazing. Kama ni foundation na nini zita merge with your skin perfectly. Every single pore itakuwa hidden perfectly, but kuna that natural look yenye bado italeta.
Alafu ukioga.
And then kuna Kim Jong-un, hizo za China zinakujanga. Zenye ndio mnauziwa 50 bob. Lipstick, matte lipstick ya 50 bob. Run, baby girl. Run. Kwanza anakubali kulower price yake hadi 50 bob. Don't do that. Don't love yourself, because at the end of the day utapaka your lipstick ukaifiti for that event. But for the next 3 days, 3 weeks, sijui how long you're treating some infection kwa your lips na nini.
So naipaka tu tena.
The thing about makeup, by the way, as a female, huu ni mwanaume, au ni watu kipande moja ndio anaoga nayo anajipaka nayo anafanya nayo kila kitu. As wenye tuko na routine.
Please. It needs to be out there. Yeah, ni Dove ama Dove. Naoga na ile ya Tao.
It's Dove.
Okay, whatever, man. Naoganga na hiyo, man.
Oh.
Na napaka pia.
Let me tell you. Exactly. That is my point.
Let me tell you. There was one time I was just nilikuwa in campus bado. And hiyo time manze uko na t-shirts mbili.
Yeah.
And sometimes kuna venye tu nini hizo schedules you're busy and stuff.
Yeah, with classes and everything.
Yeah, and ideally you're supposed to wash it jioni so that you wear it tomorrow when it's you interchange. Unatoa
like
hii
cloth.
Yeah, cloth. I had like 2 or 3 t-shirts and stuff.
Damn, nigga.
So nilikuwa na viatu za nini?
Yeah, very taggy.
Nilikuwa na bana mpaka shorts. But listen, kuna time hiyo ndo the very first time I had interacted na hizi fabric softeners. Unajua hizi
manini
nowadays we have
downy na nini
hiyo time
yenye
ilikuwa inaitwa so soft. I don't know
so
if
soft,
it's still
yes.
there.
Yeah.
So what we used to do juu umeamka manzi ukapata fuck sikuosha ile t-shirt and it's what I'm supposed to wear. Unainusa hivi basi inanuka jasho, una deodorant una nini, so what you do unachukua so
I wouldn't be paid enough to say this in public. You can't pay me enough.
Unapaka waze kwa nini?
Hiyo ndio deodorant yako.
Unapaka kwa
Oh, you poor child.
Iache hiyo harufu ya nini. And miss kuona shida nayo anyways. It's still the same thing.
Okay, so inaweza leo venye unaringa by the pali umetoka, hebu ringa by.
So anyway, hiyo pia ilikuwa digress. Nilikuwa tu nakuambia we do some weird shit out there. Squeeze mimi naoga na nini? Na shower gel.
Na
It needs to be known. Naoga na shower gel, napaka
uko na nini? Uko na
natumia
a routine, a night routine. You have like the facial masks and nini?
No. Why would I do that shit?
Si wewe, no, but sasa hapo kwanza with the facial mask na nini, hiyo sasa si wewe. Hapo sasa ndio pali your girls nini na come in. Hadi naona videographer wetu mrembo ame smile kidogo. Like kuna the mask yenye hadi sasa hiyo ndio yenye anasema ati help me ama get ready with me and my man for a night routine or something. And then she has the face mask yenye anakuwekea hapo. Kwanza wale wanakonga hadi na sizi zako thickets like an actual bush of nini yenye yako ni thicket. Know the difference, bro. So kuna hiyo, yani hadi anafanya hiyo hadi kuna hiyo hizo zote, yani hadi kuna hadi the mask afterwards.
I'm having a very hard time sitting here. I always have a hard time having a conversation with you because you can't keep up. I know that. But for some reason today,
define nilikwambia I had an episode with a beast. Like yani hadi nikajua kumbe yani.
All right. Tuendelee.
But point is kuna hiyo yote hadi yani kuna angles. Hadi ata massage haman, hadi atafanya nini. Yani you know there's all that. Na utaona hadi that's some
weird shit, bro. Why would I do that?
Use the actual word you want to actually use.
Yes, that's some weird shit.
Weird is the word you want to use.
Yeah.
Weird for the nini.
No, why would you find me putting on some weird masks and doing the whole facial routine? Mimi namkaa nikiwa nimeenda kulala. Why would I don't even wash my face when I'm going to sleep.
The word isn't weird.
And I wash my face when I wake up because I have to.
You need to, yeah.
No, but I have to.
Kuna ile to keep it because I'm sure as much as men use like your bar soaps for the as the lotion, as the facial cream, as everything else, but kunaweza kuwa na some breakouts, but obviously you guys don't care about that.
Yeah, why would you?
We do. Sasa ndio unataka your man akiwa somewhere na uno hapo akona his glass.
You want your man to glow.
We need an extra female coin in India.
Okay. Let me get. You want your man to glow.
Not glow, have amazing skin.
Glow, that is. You want your man to glow.
What is the point of you having a woman in your life?
See, okay, well.
Aside from sex, I mean, that's given, but okay. Ingine, on top of that, companionship.
Yeah. You know, hizo zingine ni kawaida.
No, there's a way. Adi think.
So you would want a woman in your life to make your skin glow?
I don't need a woman, I need a man that I will do this for. But what I'm saying is, not okay. Don't be so myopic. See about your skin glowing. Ni about having a woman.
Do this. No more throwing shade, please. It's enough now. We've been talking for 10 minutes, Manzina. Okay, so
what I'm saying is, when you have a woman in your life, like kuna some certain level of elevation, kuna a certain level of improvement in your normal life routine that will come in because you have a woman in your life. Okay. You have a woman in your life uta eat better meals because I believe as a man utashinda umechemsha noodles umeenda kwa hoteli yenye maybe the health level is like in the pits. Yeah. But when you have a woman in your life, you get good food. Yeah. You get nini akona sasa kama mimi I have in my bathroom sa kwa nyumba yangu and I'm imagining at some point if I get ona sa venye shade inachange ona venye asha bitch about mimi ku shade
no, I just
on
asked.
him ona venye ashaanza yes I did
ulipata bedsitter wapi? No sorry ulipata nyumba wapi? That's good.
Mbona kwanga asshole by the way.
That's growth, bro.
Like
look how far you've come. You finally have your own bedsit nini house with a bathroom.
Do I really have to co-host with this one? Like yani can't we pick someone else? Really. My point was that I was going to was that akikam in akona her own nini inye as much as for you guys you guys don't really care about, and I think in my previous episode nikaongelea hiyo kitu that you have to learn to accommodate, because for us sisi hatutaka chini na tukiwe okay na wewe kutumia kipande yako sabuni kuoga nayo na kujipaka nayo. Once we are in your life there's a nighttime routine, there's a skin routine, because at a time nitatoka na it's not about you. It's about me stepping out with you. Tukiwa pamoja, if I look good, my man has to look good. So I believe it's the same thing for her. So aki come into your life and hizo nighttime routine, see about wewe ku glow ama wewe ku think of it, because most men, anything yenye iko remotely feminine, they just term it gay.
Yeah.
They just say, this is some gay shit. Adi, ilikuwa juzi ama jana, ndio nikaona meme flani, nika ni wase wawili wa motorbike. Mmoja amekaa kiendesha, mwingine amekaa kiface the opposite direction.
But that's how men are supposed
ameshika hiyo chima ya nyuma.
Sivyo venye wanaume wanafaa kukaa.
You will die. Aki hit bump moja kwa nguvu, si hivyo umeanguka na kichwa.
That's the point. Heri ukufe.
You'd rather die.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's
God.
That's the point. You know?
Okay, why? To me digress kidogo.
You can't entertain.
What is it about? Because I don't think like ni pressure nye mtu anajiwekea. I think ni society nyi wanaume mmejiwekea.
It doesn't matter, bro. Rules are rules.
But you guys make your life so much harder, and then you start bitching about, oh my God, my life is so hard.
No,
Lakini nyinyi wenyewe ndio mmejiwekea the rules that mess everything up.
Our lives harder. We live very simple lives. Who doesn't even know that?
Please explain.
Mwanaume, okay, let me give you an example. Inaendana na kitu ulikuwa unasema previously. Mwanaume anaishi vizuri, you have your house, you have one chair hapo ndani, uko na dumbbells zako hapo na TV kubwa. You don't have a couch, and then you don't have a bed, you have your mattress there. Windows zako hazina curtain, simple life. Alafu
perfectly happy with that.
Perfectly happy with that. You have your PS4, you have your laptop, your computer, a desk. You don't have a couch, good. You don't have a carpet, perfect. You don't have curtains, perfect. Alafu mtu anatoka kwao, anakuja anaanza kukuwekea curtains.
Mtu anatoka kwao is diabolical. Oh my God.
Anaanza kukuwekea curtains kwa dirisha. Anaingia kitchen, anapata uko na vikombe zako 2 na sahani yako 1. Perfect. Sufuria zako 2. Excellent. Anaanza kuleta non-stick pot. Analeta maglass za sahani za glass ka 20.
Champagne glasses, wine glasses, shot glasses. Because you need structure in your life. That is what women bring in. We bring in structure. Nyinyi mko na survival.
In just a few days, nyumba yako imejaa, you can barely breathe.
Structure.
And then she's also there. So you can't even breathe. Come on, man.
Structure, and she's also there. Wow. So, only pillar of strength wa mtu amesema umekuja kwake umepata, kwanza tujapata curtain, umepata acha nisi describe, naweza over describe nyumba yake. So umepata mtu akona sufuria 2, akona bachelors wanakungana nini, chumvi, maybe pilipili 3 2, akona trousers zake 2 za black, moja ya blue zenye ana recycle as fuck, and then akona shatika 5 that are weird and disgusting, and then akona the audacity ya kusay,
I'm sure that wouldn't be me, because I have a collection of very dope shirts and t-shirts.
That is your perspective, bro. That is your perspective.
But we can go.
You have zero fashion sense. I am the one coming into your life kukuonyesha, by the way, your fashion sense ain't shit.
Okay,
so I'm supposed to come in to fix it. Hapo ndio pali, by the way, mnajua this, hapa ndio pali.
I'm saying I don't need all the clutter that you come with. I don't need it. Plus, you're also coming.
He called it clutter. Guys.
What do you need too many?
Clutter is the worst word you could possibly use. Clutter is junk. It's almost like mtu anakuita a hoarder. Like you hoard stuff and then you have clutter. Hiyo ndio kitu amesema. So yani una hoard tu vitu old unazi
on top of that unakuja tena na towels zako 6. Moja sijui ya kujipanguza wapi, ingine ya kujipanguza. What do you need all that stuff for?
I dated a guy one time. Akona one white towel yenye anatumia na manzi wake wote 15. And then hiyo ndio inafaa kuwa hapo. You're not supposed to add any more towels. You're not supposed to do what? What are you supposed to do as the point is
don't come.
Na nilikuwa nataka kusema I come into your life. Ashasema don't come. So nitasema
and if you have to come, leave everything exactly as you found it.
Then how is it valuable? Ama how is it important? Ama how does it mean something that I'm part of your life? I have to come with something. I have to bring something into your life, something that you did not have. And you have a lot that you do not have in your life. And in your life as a bachelor ama nini, you feel like what you have is enough.
Bring a bigger TV.
Okay.
Bring a dope sound bar. You know? Serious, important things.
Unaona the irrelevant shit they call important. My point is...
Bring a new PS5.
Okay, let's agree on this.
Yes.
I hope we can agree on this.
Yes.
Having a woman in your life.
Yes.
Does it improve your life in any way?
It does. It could. Yeah, it could.
Please say how.
It could in many other fronts. And like you said, when you have a woman around, first of all, okay, I don't want to be caught in a corner where people will associate anything.
What he's supposed to say. Defensive. Just say what does a woman bring into your life?
I don't want to be in a corner where people will associate kitu nasema na venye na view wanawake.
Why do you care about what people think? Talk about your experiences and how it is for you.
When I have a woman around, she's brilliant, say, right? It means I don't have to like go to all my meetings. I can send you enda kwa hii meeting, go discuss na huyu this.
She has to be intellectually capable,
yes,
obviously.
Yes.
Yeah.
When I have you in the house, men get disorganized at times. It means I could leave one sock there. I could, you could find dirty plates in the sink. You could
nguo hazijai kunjwa.
Nguo hazijai kunjwa. Kwanza inakuanga nini? Inakuanga routine. Ukienda kulala unaziweka juu ya shura. Ukiamka
unaziweka kwa bed.
So una alternate. So when you have a woman around who's organized and intellectual, she can take care of that. She can tell you hata asipofanya anaweza kuambia hey, kunja hizo manguo, you know? Hey, usiache socks hapo. Hey, let's get a proper meal. I don't know how to cook. When you're there and you know how to cook like I know you do, you could fix that front.
Yeah.
You know? So there kuna nini mob. If maybe I need to rush somewhere and siezi enda because of one or two reasons, I can send you nasema go rush and ufanye hii na hii. So there is a lot that comes with having a woman around. But there is also a lot that she brings.
That comes with having a woman around.
You know.
I need you to say the negative pia.
Ukiingia kwa bafu, manze hiyo dirisha ya bafu, utapata imejaa herbs.
Oh my God, yangu imejaa. No.
Imejaa herbs.
Okay, let me explain to you by the ndio uelewe.
Utoke hapo, uingie kwa closet now she also needs a dressing table.
Okay, acha nikuelezea bathroom.
Some makeup sijui nini. It's full, bro. Everywhere is full. And then she also couples
it takes a process to look like
this. She also couples that up with 1,500 pairs of shoes. I only have 3.
Hizo zenu 3 zimetosha hizo zetu 15. Yako pea yako moja ni
so there's a lot 2K. There's a lot that comes with it. At 1,800 2K. My shoes are 6K. The last pair I bought was 6K.
Those are 6 pairs of my shoes. 6. So unaona the difference.
Men's shoes are expensive.
No, men's everything
is expensive.
Are expensive. Aki, I have a son. Kaki ya a 5-year-old 2,000. But ni kaki yenye ataka nayo 2 years straight ataka break out iraruke, but the fuck?
Why are you complaining? We won't.
Viatu loafers sijui 5-year-old. By the way, why is it like that?
because men
mbona nguo zetu tunaweza pata na 50 bob nini nguo ya mwanaume kwanza ile quality fit you cannot get at that amount
because men stuff are dope. You people even use deodorant za wanaume.
That's discriminating. Because they remind you of your man. It's not about smelling like him. It's about reminding you of him.
But women deodorants do smell shitty. You know that. Perfumes za wanawake yunuka vibaya. Why do you think women go for men stuff? It's even single women go for men stuff. What do you mean?
Which ones? Kwanza rudi kwanza umecheka.
No, bro.
I've never heard of uko sure si studs ama nini?
No, mademu prefer scent za wanaume
because they want to be reminded of their men or something.
No, it has nothing to do with that.
Women want to smell like sweets. They want to smell nice.
Me, for example.
Have I ever commented on your scent? Tangu tuanze hii nini?
No.
Because I don't even smell it.
No, because you've not hugged me tight enough. You would feel it. It doesn't need to shout. That's my point. Iyo enye na shout ni hizo vipimo mna nini. Sio natumia kipimo. So natumia kipimo.
No, not anymore. I actually used to.
So you used to. Yeah.
Not
kipimo
anymore.
No shout. Unagonga uko chini uko. Mimi nikiwa second floor naisikia.
No, I am not going to be part of the nini of the train when you wanna demonize women that you endeyo kipimo ya so by the way you'd rather smell like ya so than smell like sweat.
What do you mean that you
so why are you trying to demonize it then?
No, I'm just saying.
Why are you trying to
I'm just saying
why
you
used to
even
say
listen,
that?
A good scent where I shout unless you get
it doesn't
closer.
Shout, you have to get
yes,
that I know. That I know.
You have to get closer to someone.
That I know.
Ndio isikie. Lakini kitu mtu anasikia akiwa second floor, ukikuja uko chini huko niko second floor na kusikia na hiyo kipimo yako ikinuka ukikuja.
Kipimo is diabolical. Why would you use that term though?
Lakini suwa mnapimiwa sinaanza Chwani. Unaenda na nini? You go in some small container, wanadunga na siri. Why do you people do that? See, you do that, you know?
Baby girl, if that is what you can afford to smell nice,
I'm
because heri unuke hivyo than unuke sweat.
I'm not saying never buy. I'm just saying because you ulikuwa.
But as you elevate, unaenda ukiendea the actual you buy the whole bottle basically. Just buy the whole bottle.
And there are also some people when hawaizi nini.
And the people who are allergic to
mimi siwezi stand any form. I tried the designer perfumes. I tried hizo za kipimo. I tried. It doesn't work with me. So I just do what do you call it?
Deodorant and yeah. Okay.
And they are expensive. Dio ya Nivea
that I can agree with you. That I can agree with you. Deodorant, cologne.
But it smells nice and it's very gentle.
Cologne yenyewe, by they cost a lot.
Yeah.
But we won't demonize by the whatever it takes to smell nice. Hata kama ni hiyo 50 bob, just smell better than your natural scent.
Just don't come to my house.
Stench.
Just don't come to my house.
Kama studio kwa nyumba yake itabidi amevumilia sasa. Kama ameweka studio kwa nyumba yake, that's his fault. Yes. But okay. But just okay, what would you prefer? Mtu anakuja kinuka nini?
We shower tu na upake ndimu.
But kuna watu kuna wengine kama there was time nilikuwa high school, there was a girl tulikuwa naye alikuwa na a medical condition.
Yes.
Yenye she just stinks. She stinks. Yani inatoka tu kwake. Atumie deodorant gani afanye nini. She just stinks. So it had to be treated first and then akaanza kutumia the deodorant.
But that's a medical condition.
But sasa ndio afike hiyo point ilibidi ametumia ma deodorants akaona hizi badazi work.
Yeah. Why work?
Okay, Mimi, I just by the just do whatever it takes to smell nice.
Kama kupaka perfume
you smell nice.
After umekimbia uko nje ukaanza kunuka jasho. It won't help. It will just make the stench worse.
Do whatever you need
so
to
that's
nice.
A difference. Anyway, hii ilikuwa digression sana. I don't even remember where we were.
By the way, tuna digressing vibaya sana. relationship structure, like the way women view relationships, and then venye nyinyi, like for you, you'll feel like a woman coming to your life would be a lot, and then for us, yani ulienda mi hadi after what you said sasa ndio nilikuwa naenda kuturudisha back to that yani ulishaenda ukapotea.
So
yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah. So like I said, kuna very many advantages za kukua na a woman around, especially a high quality woman, all right? When I talk about a high quality, I mean mtu intellectually ako sawa, mambo ya usafi nini, na anakaa vizuri, all right? Akiweza kuwa
so you thought men don't really care about looks, like bora you do what you need to do as a woman, your pussy is amazing, like it works.
Your boyfriend told you that?
You did not just say that. Oh my god. He did not. But I'm just trying to be.
Is it what he told you?
Oh my god.
You needed reassurance. Okay. He didn't need to tell you that.
Okay, I walked right into. Nika ulikuwa umeningoja, yani niseme something and you annihilate now. Okay, you've won.
No, I'm just asking.
You hata sina comeback.
Men are visual beings. Men fall for what they see. All right? What they see. Sasa ndo tumepatana. How am I supposed to know you are smart? I have to get attracted to something.
We have a conversation.
Yes. So why would I go around having random conversations with people? There's something, kuna kitu lazima inivute kwanza.
Which is sasa
Exactly. You know?
No, but the way they say men are attracted to what they see. So
yes, men are visual beings. They're attracted to what they see.
Precisely why we need the expensive Maybelline makeup. Ndio sasa tumerudi to the first nini. So that is why no maana ukiuzia mtu nini ya 50 bob.
It won't help.
So
when I wake up in the morning and I see a different person from who I was with because of your makeup, bro. Okay. You think that will help?
Different person is extreme. Na acting ni kama makeup inatupeanga plastic surgery or something.
Does,
it
bro. It does.
I don't want to use improves. Improves is like the worst word possibly. Elevates to a point.
No, it depends na mtu anaitumia. Kuna mtu anatumia.
But there kuna watu wenye makeup just messes up the entire thing. That heri wabaki natural.
And also kuna watu makeup turn to a different. It's like men with beards. Enhance too.
Men
but then
beards. Oh my god, listen, oh my god, you
listen. Enhance, all right? But then if that is the only thing you have, siku moja ukinyoa.
Siku moja by the way you lose it.
Siku moja ukinyoa unaanza kukaa kitu kingine tofauti. So it's the same way na nini. There are men also when you are kona more than that. Anakaa vizuri, akona more than, you know, more than the beards. So hata akinyoa ako tu sawa bado. The same way kuna madem wenye actually hata kwa makeup kuna kuwa na levels. Kuna dem tu anahitaji kupaka lipstick
kidogo tu.
Yes. Kuna dem anahitaji lazima apigwe panel beating proper, you know, ndo akue venye anataka kukua. You get? So there are levels to this shit. So mwenye anahitaji panel beating proper,
mbona unatumia the extreme words za ku describe something?
Anakaa vizuri sana. You meet them, they're glowing, they're popping and stuff. Cool.
Akienda swimming.
And then ukienda naye mahali and they have to shower.
Yeah. Sinasema mkienda date ya swimming.
Yeah. And you're genuinely shocked.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there are levels to this shit. So the whole makeup it's I don't know. It's a gray area.
It is a gray area, but let's agree venye I think you had agreed before. Men are attracted to what they see the same way women are attracted to what they hear.
Yes.
Ndio maana wanaume are as big as liars as they are.
We're not liars. We've never seen.
Oh no, let me finish what I'm saying and then we're going to get right into that.
And then
women and then men sasa ni about what they see. That's why most of us elevate what you see. Ndio maana unasema mtu akitoa makeup, it's a totally different person.
Yeah.
Because the more you elevate how you look, the more attraction you get.
Yeah.
Juu kama me, for example, I have my baby sister that is 8 years younger than me. Sai like 19. And saizi, like, I found a way kumpatia job fulani hapo kwa company yetu, so we work with her.
Yeah, nice. Say hi to her.
No, I will not. So venye I work with her, and then sometimes unapata tuko na sijui mbona unafanya venye unacheki nafanya nacheka na sifai. Point is yeah, the way we work with her unapata tunaenda a lot of work events together. And kwanza tumeenda kadhaa, like unapata tumefanya kazi during the day, and then hiyo usiku unapata one of our managers ni ako into R&B. Hiyo siku kuna R&B event, kikawa nasema tuendeni, I'll pay for everything. So we'll go there, nakwambia every drink my sister and I will drink will be because of mtu amemkatia yeye. She's younger than me. If face yangu ako nayo, sasa her version is the prettiest version of this face that you could ever see. So yani, like kuna some level yenye iyo elevation actually works.
Okay.
Because for me, I feel like she has a prettier version of my face, and for that she gets things as a result. So I feel like iyo ndo pia kuna venye nakwanga a motivation for women to add the makeup nani, because at the end of the day you want to impress, and that is what you're going for.
Yes.
And that is what you do.
Yes.
So once you ukisha realize, but then when I put on my makeup, I impress, and I get maybe the kind of men that I actually want. Wenye nisipokuwa na makeup, they wouldn't even look at me twice.
Yeah.
Or elevate, baby girl.
No, but you see, Becky, the problem is not attracting. The problem is keeping. You would attract, sawa, atakuja aone, agonge, and then amke asubuhi apatana na brother yake kwa what do you think he's going to do? He's going to walk.
But okay, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe think of it in this way. Maybe, and I want you guys to try and fathom this. And I know that it might be very difficult, but maybe in certain circumstances, a woman might actually just want that one night.
Yeah.
Has that ever? Yeah. So maybe she'll just elevate herself for that one night. Ye mwenye atamka kesho after vitu memfanyia usiku akakuwa like, I wasted my time.
Okay.
So as much as ye pia atamka na uone brother yako, ye pia atakuwa like, hizi ni nini mevumilia usiku yote. Wewe na ulikuwa unajua venye wewe umemaliza. Umebreak her back.
Your point was to attract and to keep. Hiyo ndio kitu ulikuwa unajaribu kufanya. So you attracted but you can't keep. So it has to be long term. That's my point.
What you're trying to say,
Pia,
Pia,
to be long term. What I'm trying to say is, kama wewe ni mtu wa makeup na inakufanya unakaa fiti. Amka asubuhi 5, paka, rudi ulale.
What you're also saying, Pia,
aone kitu alikuwa ameona.
What you're also saying, Pia, in what you're saying is men are so shallow that all they value is what you are.
No, I'm not saying that.
That's what you're saying, because that is the makeup, because
that is what attracted him. Remember,
hiyo ndio kitu ilimleta. But there's something that kept him in that conversation. You guys spoke, akaelewa. When you said, because imagine you met someone mwenye ako intellectual, amepaka the makeup, alikuwa attract the first time. That is what brought you, tuseme alienda mahali ako at a restaurant.
Yes.
Amekaa anakula her meal.
Yes.
And then she had her makeup on and you were attracted to the makeup.
Yes.
And then ukakuja hapo kamwona with the makeup, you attracted the person with the makeup, right?
Yeah.
And then you sat down and then you had a conversation.
Yeah.
And then you can realize, but this is one very intellectual person.
Yes.
And we have a lot in common. Nanini.
Yes.
And then you go home and then the sex is
okay.
phenomenal and amazing. And then mtamka sawa, the makeup will not be there anymore, but sasa because ile sura uliona when you came in, it annihilate the conversation, it annihilate the amazing sex, it annihilate the chemistry you guys have already built, because the face is slightly different, because sidhani makeup does
not slightly, please.
Oh, come on.
Let's get that
makeup
straight.
Just improves a bit, but the face is yours.
I get your point.
Yeah.
All right? Listen. What I'm saying is, first of all, sex before marriage is a sin. We have to get that done with. Now, once we have that done with, what I'm saying is, guys. Mtu akikuja, umemuattract, right? Is come because he's seen something. Anaweza kuja apate kitu different, but at the back of his mind, kitu alikuwa ana expect ni hile tu. So, anaweza quiet down by the fact that wewe ni, you're funny, you're smart, but deep down anajua.
It will bother him.
Every day itakuwa grow. So the more unajua, the more pia mnazoeananga na mtu, the more pia mtu anaanzaga kukubo in a way, because now you start seeing the
that's true. So
ile feeling inazidi tu kufanya nini? Kugrow. Every day unaanza sasa kuona venye akai venye ulikuwa unadhani anakaa. Every single day, that is what you see. you know. So now her intellectual bit imekuwa boring. Humans are just like that. Humans huchoka na routines. Akiona hiyo intellectual yako ishambo, hata hizo mastori zako sasa acha kusema. We kila siku ni mambo ya quantum energy and stuff. No, it's boring now.
Probably.
Yes, yeah, it's boring now, you know. Let's go back to what I wanted that I didn't get. So it keeps growing.
Don't discuss quantum physics though, baby.
And growing and growing. So what happens in the long run? Yeah, ina overpower the whole thing and then he walks.
Okay.
So it's not long term. That's my point. Yeah, hiyo ni false advertisement.
Okay, acha ni claim, acha ni pretend like as a woman to say, what would you guys like from us?
What do you mean?
Because kama umeclaim ati sisi kuwear makeup is a lie, and kuna venye at some point your facade ita wear off, obviously.
Yeah.
And ita affect the relationship as it is.
Yeah.
And I believe 1,000,000%
yes,
that men do the same thing in the words, because as we truly agree from the beginning, women are attracted to what they see, men are attracted to what they see, women are attracted to what they hear.
Yeah.
So wewe umeona hiyo nini, sisi create the facade, and you're like, tukianza maybe itanishika kidogo, but once the mask is off, I can be able to tell. It's the same thing with women to men. Mtu atakama in ata pretend and atasema all the right words, act like he's the right man, but then the mask will still fall off. So what happens then? Because Tusha realized that from the beginning, in relationships, we come in from a point of deception. So how do we fix that? How do we improve on that?
Hiyo tunaweza deal nayo. Because everyone knows, even you know right now, unajua vizuri when I approach you, 90% of kitu nitasema ama hiyo impression nitaweka ni bullshit. You know that already, but you still want to hear it because it makes you feel good. But listen, if say maybe umetoka huko nje, ukaniona na six pack na nini na muscles, and it's your thing. Say it's your thing, right? And I'm the right color and stuff. You've seen the six pack, the biceps and stuff, and then you come, you throw in your words, you get your way through. Tukienda huko behind the scenes, unapata kumbe ni kitu nilikuwa nimeekelea tu, niko na kitambi nini chini ya maji.
Nini ulikuwa mbaya.
Tell me about that.
I believe in that situation.
You will walk.
Mtu decide to focus
you
on
will
the other
walk,
things. Okay, bro. What else? And I believe women do that.
So what I'm saying is, anytime kuna attraction, kuna kwanga na a point of attraction. You just don't randomly walk on someone and tell them, hey, you start a conversation and you're like, no. There has to be something yenye imekuvuta. Hiyo, that thing yenye imekuvuta kwa mtu stays for a very long time. You see, so for men mostly, and unfortunately, it's always the looks. Hiyo kitu boyfriend yako alikwambia ati men don't care how you look is a lie. We do. Guys. We absolutely do.
No, I know they do.
Yes.
That I know they do.
So if I'm attracted na hiyo, it has to stay. Kukiwa na difference, labda ikuwe difference kidogo.
Yeah, but it's equalish.
You don't have to be two different people. When the moment nita notice nyinyi ni watu wawili tofauti, then I'll be thrown off.
But that is where the difference between women and men come in. Ndio hata venye may describe, because for men atakuja and then there was that initial deception.
Yeah.
And then akaona the mask fall off, akarealize that was a deception.
Yeah.
And then kuna venye ataanza kunini akiwa like, okay, this was a lie, so kuna venye atarudi nyuma.
Yeah.
But the difference with women is that utakuja hapo and then you'll claim how you're the perfect man, and then she will fall for the perfect man that you claimed that you are.
Yeah.
But so and I'm going to term it, and I'm going to specifically use the word problem, is that because we'll notice that, and we'll notice that umetumia the amazing words na nina uka describe being the perfect man that is our perfect man, and I think that you guys do that intentionally. Like kuna venye, and mostly, and by the way, for girls, anytime any man anakulizia what type of man do you want, never answer that question, because utajibu and then he will be that person, but for a moment, for a time, and then utamfolia. And then the problem with women, once umefolia mtu, even after the mask has fallen off, bado kuna venye uta hold on to that idea that alicreate. For some reason utajaribu kujiconvince ati maybe he's going through something, that's why he's behaving like this. Maybe it's nini, utabelieve the illusion alicreate in the beginning. And by the way, that's what I want to talk to my female audience today. Do not, the minute your mask fall with it, yani ujue okay, sasa this is a whole new person and trust. Unaona venye pia amesema, the moment your nini, the view ama the look that you had from the beginning, that the one that attracted them, it may change. The moment it may change, their feelings pia kuna venye watakuwa like, this is someone different. Do the same thing. Mtu atakaa mimi atakwambia they're your perfect man. The moment your mask imeanza fall off, understand kwa in the moment na uone yenyewe ina fall off na move with the current. Usikae hapa ume hold on to that initial nini, unapenda that initial idea yenye alikuwa amecreate and then hiyo ndio umeshikilia. Uko kwa relationship unapigwa kama a drum. But uko like he was sweet in the moment at ile time, maybe he's going through something at work, maybe ni something sijui nini, you're making excuses for him. Baby girl,
but
don't do that.
Maybe he's going through something.
Unasikia? Of course he'd say that. Of
men
course he'd say that because men stick together, by the way. Men stick together. But what I'm telling you, unaona, and that's why I let him say what he was saying. Unaona how easily they will back off when the mask falls off. Adisikia venye naongea.
Men go through things. But that's the truth. Maybe he's going through something.
Or is he?
Yeah.
So huo manzi yako mwenye alikuwa amevaa makeup that first time, maybe ana go through some financial issues as he wear the makeup again. Then what? See, she's also going through.
Mbona alikuwa nava?
Mbona ulikuwa unadanganya at first and then now you're going through something so you can't keep up with the lie that you put up?
That is who I am. I'm that sweet. But ni venye I'm going through something. And you just need to give me time.
And I'm that metaphorically beautiful. I'm that metaphorically beautiful.
Of course, that doesn't apply to vitu kama domestic violence and stuff. No, we don't.
No, that's fact. That's fucked up, and we don't entertain that.
Yes,
but in black room, that we
but
don't
for
do.
every other thing, man, you man is
basically
going through something. Yeah, he's going through something.
He's going through something.
Yeah, identity crisis.
Crisis,
trauma.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
He needs understanding. Plus, also, like I said, men don't lie. No.
Okay,
I've never seen any man lie.
Na ni hivyo ndio venye tume slip into that new one. So please explain how men never lie.
But you say men lie. I have never seen any man lie.
You lie as easily as you breathe.
Nah, that's your boyfriend. That's your liar boyfriend.
Why are you attacking
men
my man?
Lie. Men, me I've never seen any man lie. What's ni lie gani mwanaume ashakwambia?
You'll meet someone. And then they'll claim. And then venye nilisema from the beginning, by the way, you do not say what you expect from someone. Just let them level up to it.
Just say. Just tell me.
I am building up to it. Just let me build up to it, though. Okay. So, utapata someone ata come in and then deep down, vizuri tu anajua, probably akona manzi mahali. That's the main chick. And then he'll come to you because amekupata someone. Maybe mpatana wapi at a club or maybe on a dating site or something.
Yes.
And then mepatana and then he's like, I want the same thing as you. And then I also want a relationship. I want it to end up in marriage. And most girls, by the way, most females wakifika a certain age, that is especially most females when you don't have a child, because kuna kwanga that intrinsic pressure. Okay, fortunately or unfortunately, siku get to that age because I got a child earlier than that. So siku waifika yo age yenye, yani nimefika point sasa niko na hiyo biological pressure na nini, but I believe because niko na my childless friends na kwanza sahi wana go through that a lot. And most of them, actually, every female always wants to have a child, always wants to have a family in a nuclear situation where there's the mom, there's the dad, and then there's the kids.
And it's a beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful thing, and it is an amazing thing. So utapata a female would describe na ata put herself out akisema that is what she requires. And then a guy atamwona na aseme, guy, this is a girl whose back I would break right now. But to get to that point, I can't come to her and tell her, by the way, all I want to do is nini, scatter your bones. Oh my God, I have so many metaphors for nini, for sex, but I'm going to try to keep them nini. But mtu someone maybe just want to jump your bones or something. But okay, like for me to get to that point, I have to pretend to be the husband that I know she wants
Okay.
and that I know she needs, because unapata mtu akona hiyo pressure biological clock, but then that is an illusion. By the biological clock is an illusion, maybe until you're 45 then it is an actual thing, but until then it is an illusion. So siyoko na pressure, but point is unapata mtu ako tuseme 27 28,
yeah,
anataka mtoto, anataka husband, anataka nini, ameenda to a dating site because probably anaishi Kisumu, so she can't really meet anyone here in person, so akadhani maybe dating site atapata mtu ama kwa club ama wapi, amemeet mtu, wamevibe, wameongea, wamefanya nini, wakaenda home, probably wakaenda home pamoja hadi, ama maybe hata ni ile situation hata wajaenda home, huo mtu amemsindikiza home, wakaendelea kutext, dem ako like yeah, mimi ni mtu, I want a husband, I want this, I want this. That man will morph into exactly what you've described, so that he will get exactly what you want, and then he will jump ship. So how do we mitigate against that? Because is it wrong for us to communicate exactly what you want from you? Because for most situations actually, unapata someone will behave like they are the right person for you to get what they want, and then they'll move.
Because most of the things zenye huwa mnasema mnataka ni delusional, hata nyinyi mnajua.
Ebu explain.
Yeah. Most of the standards you guys set are just outrageous. Ni outrageous tu. Hata nyinyi mnajua vizuri hakuna mtu anazimid, you know? But we are in the market, we're looking, you know? We are looking. So I have to be exactly the person you want me to be.
Okay.
Na kitu kama peti, you started by saying at yours sijui ako na dem mahali na kuambi. Why would you need that piece of information? Why would he need to tell you he has a girlfriend?
Have you heard of situations where a girl attacks another girl, which is sickening? Why, by the way, chali yako akikucheza, attack your man. Usiende udem, you probably amende udem akamwambia ko single.
Yeah, that shows women love fighting. Go on.
Unaona the nonsense I was talking about, and I keep saying this with every episode of yours.
No, you said
okay,
it.
we fight each other a lot, and I hate that about ourselves.
So when
we go for attacking each other before we attack the man mwenye ameleta the whole.
So mimi nikisema ninakuwa wrong,
no? But why put us there? Why put us in that position? Why go to this chick and tell her, by the way, you're my girl, and then one mwingine, and then ukwe like sasa huyu sasa uende atakuwa sasa hatajua about huyu mtu, anything about huyu mtu nitaenda nifiche, atakuja come into the picture na dhani I'm single as I am.
Yeah.
Atajua aje?
Mbona okay, unataka ajue kwa nini?
Umejua sasa the thing, and I ni vizuri wenye niko nao hapa sahi hapa ndani, I think I'm the only female lady production in the men. You guys think you're better cheaters than you actually are.
No, men even.
You guys think, by the way, you are amazing at it than you actually are. Mnadhani yani mmeficha vitu, but nyi wenyewe ndio ujinini.
I know that, but men don't even cheat.
You're
just in 2 different relationships or 3, you know. Plus, I don't think men even like me.
But do you say that, okay, when you umesema you're in 2 different relationships, do you tell the people you get into those relationships?
Why would they need that piece of information?
They would, because kuna siku utakuwa na this other chick and you're supposed to be this with this other one, hapo ndio palita shushi tatokea.
Sasa tashushi gani?
Si unafaa kuwa na huyu mwingine, juu mwingine, ama uko na ule mwenye ni favorite. Huyo mwenye ni favorite amekwambia ki something has come up, I need to see you today, I need to talk to you today. And then kuna mwenye you had plans with. But because favorite amecall, uta-cancel na huyu. Umejua hapo ishamu affect.
Kwa nini? Things come up all the time.
What the fuck?
We also organize
next topic, guys.
We also organize meetups with you guys. Like things, if it was come up unaniambia niko mgonjwa, and let's do it next time. Same thing na mimi. We were to meet, but something came up.
Let me ask you this. If the roles were switched, because kwanza in this generation to me prove, kwanza nimeona a lot of situations pali women are thriving in men's fields. So if women were to do that, if your girlfriend was to do that right now, like akona wewe saizi and anajua sasa kama tuseme maybe leo ni Friday, leo ni Saturday. Saturday ni date night, anafaa kuja sleep over, and she's like, there's something that's come up. And then by day you find out kumbe the something that came up is some other guy with a bigger car, with a bigger house, with a bigger everything than you. Hajawa mix, amekwambia tu something came up, Nadia akakwambia I will make it up to you kesho, and she actually does. But by day you find the information that she was with someone else. What happens?
What do you mean what happens?
Najaribu kuuliza, would you accept it the same way you expect us to accept it? Like venye ungeambia manzi yako ati something came up and then baadaye I find out that there was some other girl that was part of it. And then she's supposed to be like, oh, something came up. Si bora alikuja kwangu the next day. Are you supposed to also nini take it the same way?
Yeah, if she's not the favorite one, why would I care? You know? The girl clearly said something came up. You know? She didn't say what. She just said something came up. You know? Yeah, something
There's no winning with this one. Yani,
no,
win this
you
this
look,
one.
the problem you people have, the problem you people have, and I think it's also in most of the females,
it is.
You look at things so deeply.
Personally.
You know, the girl clearly said something came up. You know, someone came up.
And you'd maintain that relationship with her after that.
No, it's the end, anataka kukua hivyo, so we don't care. You know?
So hata akishaenda na huo mtu and then sasa kwambie I'll make it up to you tomorrow and then unajua for a fact ameenda to that other guy na nakwambia tomorrow I'll make it up to you na tomorrow sana kuja kwako and you'd still take her and have sex with her.
Sex before marriage, like I said, Becky, is a sin.
Last I checked, Black Room Live is an unfiltered, meaning he would actually have a problem with it because hakuna venye you'd claim that.
No,
meaning you'd actually have I need you to just please acknowledge that.
Yes.
That it would be a problem for you to be intimate with someone you call your girl ukijua for a fact that she was with another man the previous day. The previous day that mlikuwa mnafaa kwa pamoja akacancel na wewe akakwambia something came up.
She's clearly said something came up. She's honest. Si ati alikunini. Alikuambia ukweli. Something came up. Nilikuwa nikuje lakini kuna kitu ili come up. If you have a problem with the fact that alikuwa na mtu mwingine, you simply walk out. You don't need to be there. Si unaachana na yeye if you have a problem with that. But you could also unaweza amua pia kukaa.
Kukaa, what is kukaa?
You know, unaweza amua tu pia kukaa na yeye.
Okay, so meaning sasa wewe what would you do? I am asking you personally, what would you do? Would you stay in that relationship?
Depends
on what?
Depends.
Depends on what?
Depends on the circumstances.
What circumstances? Manzi yangu anakucheza. That is the fact. Unachezwa. So will you stay because amekupea a plausible because most of the time excuse unapewangwa once mtu amecheat kuna kunga na some holes somewhere because it's a lie. There'll always be holes.
Let me tell you what you people don't realize that happens with a lot of men. So many men will not walk out or send you away, but they'll categorize you. For example, nikipata umenidanganya more than once, nitakuweka kwa category fulani, nasema huwa anakuanga muongo. Niko hapo tu nakuangalianga, but I know
but you're there,
this one is one is a liar.
Okay.
You know? Kuna category fulani ukiamua wewe ni mtu wa kupeana, then I know anakuwa mtu wa kugawa.
You'll maintain your relationship na wa kupeana,
so I could be there but siko hapo
emotionally.
You know? I could be there but siko hapo.
But you're risking your health being intimate with such a person.
So that's why I told you. See, that's why I keep telling you sex before marriage is a sin. You see now why it's a sin.
I walked right into that one.
Yeah, exactly. So most men will not send you away or walk out, but they'll categorize you. They'll put you in some category. Atajua huyu siwezi enda na yeye mahali.
Ukiweka hivyo by the okay that makes sense.
Watu wanamuona watajua, you know. Or ana compromise, you know. Una cheat lakini unapika chakula fiti. I can't lose that. So I stay and eat, bro.
Cost benefit analysis unaangalia what do I get?
Yes. So mature men don't act on emotions. Mature men don't act on emotions. They weigh. You know? Okay. They weigh. Or maybe after that guy picked you up, you came back home with you know, you bought me a brand new car. I need the car and another one.
Unako objective, unako like, hey, I need this for this
business.
for this.
Yeah, okay. It's business. So I don't really have to send you away. But I can stay there, but I'm not there.
You're not there.
You know, at least until I get another person. Because a man is not supposed to be ever single. If you are, probably have there's a problem. Yeah, you know.
Okay. Yeah, most men are true. By the ukimit someone like, I've been single 2 years.
By
tashwishi there's a problem.
Inakwanga most of the time inakwanga.
Unamtoa ithido unamuibanga kwa mtu ama unampata tu right na hata hiyo baadaye kuangi.
Yes.
Hapo time unadhani ati ndio ame break up, kuna kwanga ki situationship fulani bado inaendelea.
Yes. So even I don't have to send you away. We can sort it out.
Okay, maybe my advice is tuachane tu na kudate na kuget tuache generation alpha au ndio wenye wanatufuata after Gen Z au ndio waanze hii story. By the way, tusha mess up story relationship because I feel like see ati I have that much experience ama nini, but based off of my parents' situation, because kama with my mom, my dad was like her second boyfriend. Bangu na hata sitaki kuongelelea, but point is most relationships especially from the women's perspective, hatukuwa tunafaa ku get into long-term relationship with all this emotional baggage, because ilikuwa inafaa kwa that first person you meet, that is supposed to be your forever, but unapata kuna the first, second, third, fourth, uko na like body count ya watu 20, and then you're supposed to get married. So your fifth boyfriend is like 15 times better than when you're now. Subconsciously you still measure na itabidi ume compare, and wanasemanga comparison is a thief of joy or something. So there's no point you'll ever feel like your person is enough because you have all these other people to compare them to. So if you can keep your nini, and I know that if there's a way, by the way, and I'm sure that there are women out there who are able to separate the emotion from the sex. If you can do that, baby girl, go crazy. But the moment when you walewa combine emotions na sex, just keep it to a minimum. Focus on yourself, focus on growing yourself. And I think in my previous episode, that's the same thing I said. Focus on yourself. You focus on improving yourself.
You're giving women the wrong advice.
Focus on yourself.
Why would you tell
focus on improving yourself. Imagine the right man hata uta realize amefikaje. Uta realize too, by the way, I have the right man in my life. But usiwai jaribu ati unangangana kukua like I want to be the perfect woman for this person, for this person, for this person. Utakuwa na body count inatoshana hivi, and they all want different things. And probably mtu anakuja
ukiruka from one person to another bila feelings. That's when utakuwa na body count mingi. That's what you're saying.
What is amazing? What is
hizo zenye umefanya bila feelings watu wahesabu kama body count. Zenye umefanya na feelings ndo watu wanahesabu.
Juu ya feelings kuna the emotion. There's something called emotional baggage, bro. Imagine it is very possible.
Zenye umefanya na feelings hizo
ni very different.
Body count.
Hizo ndio body count.
Hizo zenye umefanya bila feelings hizo watu hawahesabu.
Diameter itarudi.
Yeah.
My point is zile za because the reason why I'm talking about hizo za emotions is there's some expectations ume get from that person.
Yeah.
There's some expectations you expect from your mtu. Chances are hawataifikisha.
Okay.
And most often, and coming from a woman, hiyo nini utai forward to the next person. This person aku meet hizo nini expectations, utazi forward to the next person. Unapata mtu ameanza kudate sasa ina kona expectations hivi haelewi zimetoka wapi. Sorry. From baggage at the previous relationship.
Yeah.
Ndio maana what I'm saying is, kwanza for women, we weren't meant to carry this much emotional baggage kabla to settle down. So like, na sitaki ku blame us, but ni to society basically, generally, and how relationships have become and how messed up vitu zimekuwa. But we weren't supposed to get to this point. But now that we are here, how can we fix that? How can we get to a point where marriages can actually last like the way they used to? And before, sita negate from the fact that most of the time and in most situations unapata, maybe the women felt, and I use the words felt, oppressed in those situations. So I'm trying to figure out a way palisaizi, because right now in this society that we have right now, we have highly educated women, highly experienced women.
Yeah.
So relationships have to have evolved or become something different from what they were before.
Okay.
So how do we get to the point of accommodating each other, to accommodate the men, how the men that they've morphed into, because they're not who our fathers were. Why am I talking weird today? They're not who our fathers were.
It's where you live.
Acha tusiingilie place naishi, because nitaingilia place unaishi and tutamaliza hii conversation sahi. Point is, the people we are dating right now are not who our fathers were. I would love to meet some... Okay.
You don't need to...
Karibu nimalize your statement, but sitamaliza. I would love to meet someone who's somehow similar to my dad. I don't want to say like, for reasons that I know why, but I would like somehow similar certain aspects of him wakwe nayo. My dad was raised kwa a different kind of society, a different kind of time. So I can't put that kind of pressure on mtu na date saizi. But how do we say it? Because in the same breath, the same men wanasema, I wish you are like our mothers na nini. And sisi pia we wish you are like our fathers, because hakuna siku tuliwaisikia our fathers wakiwa like stories are 50-50.
Yeah.
But that's bullshit yenye tunasikia saizi. So how do we... What is the word? Chikama acclimate is the word, but how do we bring those together? Like tuna acknowledge how we are modernly, but we also pick from values from the previous, like vitu tunataka from hizo, we pick from them while understanding how we are na tuzi bring together. Because relationships have to work.
One of the biggest problems, and probably the one that has affected relationships the most, is women being delusional. Unaona hizi vitu nasema hapa. You go around watching, kitambo walikuwa wanaenda wanaona zile what do you call them? The soaps. Wanaona tu soaps, anataka sasa huyu mtu ako na yeye amfanyie hivyo exactly venye alikuwa ameona. It's like someone watching porn and you expect
you mean chivalry. That is what is impossible for
men
right
now.
So what I'm
saying, in nyinyi badala mfocus kwa nyinyi wenyewe, you're so deep into how some people used to do things zenye mnataka hata nyinyi pia mfanyiwe hivyo. You know, those are different times,
and that is the conversation we're having right now. As a modern man, what would you expect from your woman?
The most ni kukua delusional. Hiyo ndio inawasumbua. Just be you, and then now focus, because we are living in different times. Vitu zina happen to
exactly.
Sahizi mimi if we get married right now, I'd want you to stay in your house.
That we agree. By the way, tuna agree. By the way, we agree. Kila mtu tunakuwa na date night, tuna nini. By the that I future husband.
Unakuja.
By the that I agree.
Tunachill.
That I agree.
Then unarudi kwa.
Kila mtu anaenda kwake. That I agree.
Tunasema tu hakuna kucheat.
Mtu ashaishi kwake kivyake. We'll understand that.
Tunasema tu hakuna kucheat.
True.
So you come, you do your stuff.
Kuna some discipline, by the way.
Do your stuff, and then
that I agree here.
Uende. So these are different times. If that arrangement can work with us, then we don't need to look at how things were done in the past.
Let me just stop you kidogo. Kuna this incredibly amazing influencer mwenye napenda vibaya sana anaitwa Joy Kendi. I don't know if you've ever heard of her, manini. She's a fashion nini. So unamjua adi her voiceovers na nini, she's just phenomenal. And ilikuwa a month or two ago, there was some interview, some guy with dreads, and of course she'd go for a guy with dreads. But there was a guy with dreads mwenye anasema they've been dating for 20 years. This is a woman I've been following the last 5 years. Valentine's, Christmas, then I've never seen a post ya sijui date night, Valentine, nothing. Yani adi unadhaningi by them ko single na yeye. And then that guy anasema they've been dating for 20 years. They don't have kwanza she has an amazing, gorgeous, inaka zile exotic cats. Yenye kuna venye inaka kichita, ki meerkat, something. But yani, I'm like, this girl has been dating this entire time. Hakuna hata zile za petals za kutupea pressure, nothing. Hiyo siku ya Valentine's utaona hadi sign ndio nika realize maybe she usually has her shoot. Akipika her, and then she also cooks, which is why I also love her. She also cooks. So atapika food yake hapo aseme single girl date night. Ata relate na the single girls. Hadi atapika hapo, and I think after that ndio anaendanga kwa hizo they've been dating for 20 years. She lives in her own house, the guy lives in his own. It is 20 years. Watu wangapi wamekuwa married 20 years? And I have a feeling that maybe if And I think that maybe that could be a solution to our current situation. By the way, watu wa date to, because ile kuiweka official, kuna certain responsibilities that zinaleta a certain kind of strain ama pressure to the relationship.
No,
because mtu anafeel ni kama
you want the privilege, the wife privilege without the
ndio nasema like from the female perspective. Female perspective akijua I am your girlfriend, and then ataenda online aseme anaona other girlfriends wanapata money bouquets of 45k na nini, and she'll be like this is what other girlfriends are getting, this is what I'm supposed to get.
Okay.
Yani, so kuna hiyo pressure ya nini, kama kuna the labels na the whole nini, kuna a level of pressure, kuna a step up kwa the pressure basically. But that is why okay, acha nisi propose this yet.
Because hata wewe umeona tunataka kusema ita make sense.
No, but it makes
you
sense.
People want wife privileges without wife responsibilities. You know?
What is wife privileges without wife responsibilities? Hata kuosha vyombo, hata kufulia, hata keep your house a house, hata kuletea aesthetics za nyumba, kufanya nyumba yako ikaifiti.
But then if you're already doing all that, why wouldn't you just
for yourself? Na mattress yako kwa floor na office chair yako na desk na nini na kikombe zako mbili za melamine.
You can experience, you need an experience. You can experience it na urudi kwako. Like I said, we could get married, but you can't.
Kila mtu anaenda kwake. No, you're not by there. I agreed with.
But ujaze mavikombe na manini na mananstick huko kwako.
But kumbuka pia certain females have this thing where they feel like they need to, and I have a feeling you have an experience with this. I'm sure hata when you're production have an experience with this, but unapata situation pali dame feels the need to like mark her territory.
Okay.
And I feel that yes. Anaacha something hapa, anafanya nini. So hiyo inamaanisha nini for them, and how do you deal with that as someone who's relating ama in a relationship or in a situation na mtu kama huyo?
Ni kukua tu delusional, because in your mind you think mtu nikiweza taka kuleta mtu mwingine, I won't simply take your airband and uliacha juu ya meza na niifiche na nirudishe hapo nikimaliza. What's so hard in doing that? So what are you trying to do?
Sasa umejua the thing with you men. Sasa the problem is amwezangi jua hii hairband ni ya nani na ni ya nani. Hapo ndo pali tunawapatanga by the way. You can't tell utapata Cindy ameacha hairband yake. Lakini utadhani hairband ni ya Masi. Utaekea Masi. Umwambie by the way hairband yako nilipata. Masi atakwambia by the way hii hairband sijaipata. Sijai kuwa na hairband kama hii. Unapata kwanza Masi amenyoa nywele. Bas.
But if you're a man and you can't be able to convince Mercy, who's shaven, that is a hairband, then you have no business being a man. Achana tu naye.
Cut.
Episode
over. What the fuck? Episode over. We're done. This was Black Room Live, everyone.
Listen.
Till next time. What the fuck?
Listen. Ujaiona mwana, ujai convincewa na mtu mpaka ukaanza kufikiria ama
gani
niko cheesy. You see?
Umenikumbusha story. Why umenikumbusha story?
That's how a man is supposed to be.
Because I have two stories.
If you're a man and you can't be able to convince Mercy,
it's a thing,
who's shaven, that is her hairband, and that she had hair the previous day, then you have no business being a man. Ajana tu nae.
So it's a thing. Oh my god, yani kuna times zingine by then napeanga reasons zingine. Yeah. I'm like, is this kumbe that is the
you connect
the
the dots
you move
later. What did he say? You know,
that is a dumb fuck. That is a dumb ati later. Acha kwanza story time. So there was a guy.
It's a boring story, but
there was a guy I dated because you guys believe female stories are always boring. Point is ni relevant to this nini. Right. Sasa there was a guy I was dating at some point, and then tulikuwa na date night hiyo siku. Sasa nikaenda kwake. Kufika umejua and then mimi ni wale watu wenye you show up with something. Sasa ni mtu mwenye alikuwa anapenda whiskey nini so I showed up with that. Sasa nimeshow up, nimefika afu ni mtu pia alikuwa gentleman nini amebuy, alikuwa anajua napenda kuku na nini amebuy hizo zote amefanya nini. Sasa kufika I was still in campus at the time. I was still in campus at the time. Actually acha tuniseme ni my baby daddy, hamtajua ni nani exactly, but ni yeye. Sasa
okay.
Sasa and we had dated for a while. And up until that time he was phenomenal. Nika stories zake alikuwa ameweka chini ya maji, alikuwa amenichocha perfectly. And mimi by the kuchochwa it's very difficult, so big up to yeye. Sasa hiyo siku nikafika kwake, and then alikuwa naishi na ni cousin yake because cousin yake pia aliitwa to the same, tulikuwa tumu wote.
Yes.
So cousin yake alikuwa kwa course ingine but he was older, so alikuwa naishi pamoja.
Yeah.
Afu ni wale watu walikuwa wanapata help, so they have a fully furnished house. Yani kwenda kwake was an experience because you get the big screen, you get nini, you get phenomenal food, you have amazing sex na kila kitu. So umefika hapo, and then the viatu za wanaume, and then kuna viatu doll shoes, and then they always have to be doll shoes. Ni doll shoes fulani, doll shoes ni number 5. And then nikafika kwa nyumba nikaona doll shoes. And then I know he lives with cousin yake. Cousin yake, let's call him, what's the most basic name? John. John, yeah. Let's call him John. So akona cousin yake John. So I walk in, and then obviously the first thing that I noticed, because I know exactly what is usually in the house, because this is not my first time Apple. Yeah. This is like the 5th, 10th date night something. Yeah. So nafika hapo na noticed the shoes, but I'm like, I'm going to ignore them for now. Yeah. But you know, lazima itashinda tu imekusumbua, like whose shoes are these, as much as unajua huni mtu akona roommate na nini, but you won't even think about that. So tumekaa, tumekula, tume take a few shots na nini, we are listening to music, tunapiga story nini, and then I'm like, mchezo tu, atizo ni viatu za nani. Now as a woman, hadi in that moment nikakuwa like, okay, ningesema ni viatu za manzia my roommate. Do you know what this guy told me? Kwanza alijitengeneza, yani alifix his sitting position, na nikajua sasa nataka kudanganywa vizuri. Akaniambia ati after high school, saizo tuko second year. After high school, I was there the previous week, the other week hizo zingine.
I see where this is
after high school, alienda akapata hizi gigs za ku act set books. This is a man with the deepest voice. Hizo ndio one of the things ilifanya nikamfolia. Akapewa ati alikuwa na act set books, akapewa role ya mdem. Viatu ni number 5, mwanaume anava number 8, 9. With a kwanza si alijifix hadi ana face hadi ya blink hata ananiangalia ati nikapewa hiyo role. Kwanza ilikuwa hizo times zilikuwa gani, kidagaa kimemwozea or something. Hadi akasema the role, I don't remember the name because it was a long time ago. Na nini, hadi akasema the name, hadi akasema the role. Uni mtu akona, afu ndio wale wenye akona beard. Hadi uko na mapicha zake akiwa high school, like alikuwa nani. Afu I'm like, okay, first question. Acha to decide that to buy into that nini, that facade.
Yeah, the guy was honest, yeah. Bro, he just said he was acting. Bro, when you act, you're given roles.
Unava number 9. How would you wear doll shoes number 5?
Again, acting.
Doll shoes, uko na ndevu. This is the straightest man you'll ever meet. Unajua venye mnakuanga like, amuwezi hata shika mtu hivi. How would he act as atavaje at address?
Acting, bro. Ni job. He was acting. The guy clearly told you. Alikuwa na act. What else do you want? Unataka kuambie nini? Unataka kudanganya?
As I said, episode of hizi ni extra by the way. Episode ilisha ile time. What the fuck?
He was acting.
With the straight face. I was acting. Tena nikapa position ya role ya dem.
Yeah.
Hadi nikamwambia bedhi ungeniambia tu ni za manzi ya John.
That would be a lie. Hataki kudanganya. That's a nice man. God bless him.
The lie, guy, the extent of the lie is kusema story ya ku-act, and that is 2 years ago. Kumbuka, I was there a week ago. I was there 2 weeks ago. Every week tuko na date night. So meaning hizi ni viatu zimeletwa between last weekend and this one.
You see, now that's the problem with women. Amtaki kuambiwa ukweli. Mnataka kuambiwa kitu mnataka kusikia. He clearly said alikuwa na act. He was given a role. He was just working hard for you guys so you could have a good life.
I understand how I understand how some of us stand gay, by the way. I understand how we can be lesbian sometimes.
But this was anyway. This was out of topic.
We are disagreeing to disagree on that.
This was out of topic, and I want to take us back to where we began. And we said the whole point of attraction ni for men you're going for what you see.
Women, we go for what we hear.
Yeah, women, you go for what you hear. And then okay, because now the problem inatokea tu mahali nimekuambia kitu but wewe umeinterpret venye unataka.
And you think that doesn't happen
with
men?
That is the only problem. Nimekuambia, I told you something but you just interpreted it the way you were.
Do you think that happens with men too?
I told you, like ulikuwa unauliza, I told you,
answer my question.
Mimi ni mtu, I'm looking to get married, to settle down. I didn't say I want to marry you. I just said I want to get married. So kesho ukisikia nimeoa mtu mwingine unajam nini? Mimi nilikwambia tu nataka kuoa. That was the truth. Kesho nimeoa, you know.
Someone's spill of strength, ladies and gentlemen.
That is where the problem inaanza.
This is someone's spill of strength.
We tell you but you interpret it venye wewe mwenyewe unafanya nini? Unataka.
Ndio nakuuliza, that doesn't happen with men.
Ungeuliza clarity useme unataka kuoa nani? Ndio nikwambie ni wewe.
Because mnajuanga your time.
Then that would be a lie.
You guys know your time.
Yes.
Of course utanidanganya niambie ati ni wewe.
No. Nyinyi ndio huwa mnainterpret. Men don't lie, like I said. Men never tell lies. Even when men never tell lies. No. Men are good people. I've never seen a man tell a lie. You just interpret what they tell you. Venye wewe mwenyewe unataka.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been amazing.
But
what the hell?
But for the women's end,
tumeanza kumislead
for the
watu
women's
this
end,
point.
hatuwezi sema nimekutana na wewe ukiwa light skin and me napenda madam light skin and then tomorrow you wake up and you're dark. Kwani nini imehappen? Yeah, and then you expect me to stay because you're smart.
Then your next day,
so you see,
your next day then, yeah. Because kuna products za ku maintain the light, then sasa provide.
That's why I'm saying I'm not supposed to wake up at any point nipate we see light skin. That is what I saw. That is what I want to keep seeing.
Provide the resources to maintain the facade that you are in love with.
No, I did.
The same way on our end when you mesema ati sisi venye tulisema ati tunataka the husband and then you pretend now auta venye umesema kuna gray areas na nini ati because I didn't say ati you're the one I want to marry.
The same provide that.
Ndio vanya
if kama ningetaka ku compromise ningeenda ni pick some dark skin na nikuje nimpake ya kwe light.
Okay.
I didn't do that because nilikuja straight juu niliona kama we ni light skin. I want you to stay that way. Nilikuona hivyo. That's what I saw. That is the picture you painted. Ulinidanganya we ni light skin. So you better maintain your light.
Ulinidanganya we ni husband material na we ni hoe.
Exactly. So I will maintain it mpaka siku utanikuta. And I'll explain it. So ukiona kama explanation I want. That's where you do what?
Sasa on our end pia ndo nakwambia utapata mtu kwa hivyo light skin anajua the next day haizi maintain hiyo color yake, ndio maana usiku atakusetia standards akwambia nataka allowance ya hii amount. Autajua in that moment, but you need to maintain the facade that you want to see. So if we need to accept your facade and your lies, because you know, as he said, men never lie. Women never lie. You see a light-skinned woman, she's a light-skinned woman. Ukimwona the next day ako black, it's a bad day for her. Understand, it's a bad day. Now uelewe, because the next day itakuwa poa. Bora amepata the resources to fix that day, the next day go back to kwa the light skin that she was.
That's like buying Fanta orange na unajikuta na Coke.
Exactly.
Doesn't work.
Because I'm arguing in the same.
I wanted Fanta orange. All right, you painted a picture of this being Fanta orange. Wewe hiyo Coke yako nafanya nayo.
We are going to agree to disagree on this. Okay. Madam, do what you need to do to look beautiful. Okay, I want to say for yourself, but for some of us, it's never usually for ourselves. So whoever you're doing it for, if you're doing it for your man, you're doing it for your cousin, you're doing it for your crush, you're doing it for yourself, do it. They will do what they need to do to get what they want. So you do what you need to do to get what you want. Capiche, babies? This was amazing. This was an amazing set. Thank you for staying with us. This was nice.
Like, subscribe, share. Episode 1, way good.